Most dental practice owners think they know their numbers. You can log into your bank account, you can see production, you can see collections. But what if I asked you right now, what is your true profit margin? What is your true EBITDA margin? Are your employee expenses in line with the industry average? A surprising number of dentists can't answer that confidently. And it's not because they're bad at business. It's because most dental practices don't have clean financials. Today, I'm going to explain why that happens and what it's really costing you. Here is what we see a lot of times. A practice generates solid revenue, let's say $1.5 million per year. The owner feels busy, the schedule looks full, the bank account has money in it. But the financials are messy. Expenses are miscategorized. Dental supplies are buried in office expense. Associate pay is mixed into employee expenses. Loan payments are mixed into operating expenses. Reports are months behind. So when the owner looks at their profit margin and EBITDA margin, it is wrong. If your numbers are wrong, your decisions are most probably wrong. You might think you have a profitability problem, or you might think everything is fine when it really isn't. Messy financials create confusion. Confusions lead to hesitation. Hesitation limits growth. If we haven't met, my name is Bhola, and we specialize in bookkeeping and financial reporting for dental practices. We help practices get clean, updated monthly financials so ownership can make better business decisions. On this channel, we focus on clear numbers, better decisions, and higher profits for your dental practice. Let's break this down in a simple way. For a healthy single location dental practice, here are some common average expense ranges as a percentage of income. Employee expenses 31%, dental supplies 5.58%, lab expenses at 5.86%, and so on and so forth. That leaves an EBITDA margin around 35%. Now compare that to group practices. Group practices typically run around a 17% EBITDA margin. So if you are a single practice owner and your EBITDA margin is showing 22%, something is really wrong. Either your costs are too high or your financial statements are not clean. And most of the time, it is the second one. Here's why clean categorization matters. If dental supplies should be around 5.58%, but your report shows 9%, that might not mean you're overspending. It might mean some lab expenses are misclassified, some office purchases were coded incorrectly, credit card transactions were not properly reviewed. When categories aren't clean, your profit margin, EBITDA margin are distorted. And once your margins are distorted, you lose visibility. Here is why most practices do not have clean financials. These are the 5 main reasons. Number 1, bookkeeping is not dental specific. Most bookkeepers are generalists. They do not know that associate pay should be separated. Dental supplies should be isolated. Facilities expense should be distinct. EBITDA should exclude certain non-operating items. Without dental-specific knowledge, the chart of accounts becomes messy. Number 2, reports are not reviewed monthly. Financials should be finalized every month, not quarterly, not whenever we get to it. If January isn't closed properly, February builds on bad data. By June, your entire year is unreliable from a financial statement standpoint. Number 3, no clear expense benchmarks. If you don't know that employee expenses should hover around 31%, dental supplies around 5 to 6%, and the same for lab expenses, you have no reference point to check these expenses. So even if something increases significantly, you do not recognize it. Clean financials are only helpful if you compare them to the right benchmarks. Number 4, mixing personal and business expenses. This is more common than people admit, especially if you're doing DIY bookkeeping. Personal auto expenses, travel expenses, family payroll adjustments. Every time something non-operating is mixed in, your profit margin changes. That creates a lot of noise, hides bad, and good performance. Number 5, EBITDA is calculated incorrectly. Many practices think they know their EBITDA margin, but the calculation includes owner distributions, equipment purchases, personal expenses. That is not EBITDA. If you're a group practice, EBITDA margin is typically around 17%. If you're a healthy single practice, it could be closer to 35%, but only if it's calculated correctly. A single location dental practice generates around $1.2 million in collections. Based on averages, employee expenses at 31% should be $72,000. Dental supplies at the average of 5.58 should be about $66,000, and lab expenses at 5.86% average should be around $70,000. Facilities expense around $103,000. Associate expense, if you do have an associate, at about $46,000. Now let's say their report shows employee expenses at 38%, dental supplies at 9%, lab at 3%. At first glance, you think staffing is too high, dental supplies are too high, lab is too low. But once we clean up the books, we discover some associate pay was included in employee expenses. Some lab payments were misclassified to dental supplies. Some facility repairs were coded to office expense. After reclassifying to the correct accounts, the practice lands close to employee expenses 31%, dental supplies 5.6%, and lab at about 5.8%. And suddenly, the EBITDA margin increases from 24% to 34%. Nothing changed operationally, but the correct reports provided clarity. That is the power of clean financials. The benefit of clean financials is you can make business decisions based on that. If the financial statements are incorrect, you could be causing yourself unneeded stress, or you could be spending money that you really don't have. Here is what I would take away from this video. If your financial statements aren't clean, your profit margin is unreliable. Your EBITDA is unreliable. Your decisions are based on distorted information. When you do not trust your numbers, you hesitate. Clean finances give you visibility, confidence, control over your business. You can see where expenses increase. You can see where they decrease. You can identify issues early and can grow intentionally. Because at the end of the day, profitability is not accidental. It is a concerted effort. And if you can't measure it clearly, you can't improve it consistently. If you're not reviewing clean monthly financials that clearly show your true profit margin and EBITDA margin, that's the first place to start. Because when your numbers are clear, your decisions get easier. Clear numbers, better decisions, and higher profits for your dental practice. And I will see you in the next one.